In 1993, Emile Ray left the city of Tantan, south of Morocco, and drove a Citroën CV into the Sahara Desert. It was not a four-wheel drive, but it was strong enough to be called a steel camel. It was the Royal Military Police of France who stopped him after driving for several hours. The military police ordered him to go back, but he had no intention of doing so. After confirming that there were no soldiers watching, he left the road with the intention of taking a detour and entered the gravel road, but he collided with a rock. The car was crushed, and he was left alone in the middle of the desert. When he came out of the car and looked, the front wheel shaft was broken, so he couldn't repair it on his own. Walking back was impossible, and the nearest city was more than 30 kilometers south. There was a little more than 10 days' worth of water and food left in the car. He took the car apart. He removed the car's body and went into it at night to protect himself. He picked out the pieces of car parts that he didn't need immediately. He attached a chassis to the front wheel and created a driving system that was not perfect. 12 days later, he succeeded in converting his car into a motorcycle. He started again, and a few days later, he arrived at the nearest village. This story is an example of how a lack of resources or an uncomfortable situation stimulates creativity. Don't you have a good idea? Perhaps what you lack is not resources but desperation.